Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy New Year. Today is actually the New Year's Eve. And I'm very glad to start our Midway Talk show right before the end of the Lunar New Year 2022. The special guest here, and she is the winner of the Superstar Award event in New York. We just hosted in the Rockefeller Center. Her name is Valerie Browne.
I'm the artistic director of American Liberty Ballet, which is a small New Jersey-based dance company. We also perform in New York City, of course.
So how long have you been working in New York?
I started the company about 10 years ago. I think this is actually our 11th season. So it started and was called Pink Pig Ballet, actually. And then we changed it to something a little more serious. And it's just been growing ever since. And it's going really well.
I saw the performance and I was there, hosting. It was great. Venice is a bit small, but, they can still perform very good. And I have already uploaded the videos of their performance into our museum website. I'm not sure if you have received that. So because we have the Metaverse Museum, we will keep the record of all the award winners' performance there as the part of the milestone in our growth. Because we're a nonprofit organization, Superstar Art Foundation. We are registered in USA. We have been providing the opportunities for the artists to grow and support their the job. And that's why we host this award event to give acknowledgement and give the credit to the artists to develop their career. I think there's a lot of things we can do together in New York since you're based in New York. And we do want to provide the training opportunities for the artists. And myself, I'm a ballet lover, and I wish my daughter would learn, but to have a different direction. She's the anime lover.
I met her. She would be so good at it too.
Right. Yeah. When she was young, about 3, she loved it. She's like the pretty dress, the tutus. And then after that, when she started to practice and her feet hurts, and she just, I don't want to continue anymore.
That's normal. But the great thing about dance is, and for yourself too, like you can come back, it's always good for you. And actually we have a really vibrant adult training program. And a lot of it is dancers that maybe learned when they were kids and they stopped for whatever reason. And now they want it and they come back. It's really cool to watch. It's some of my favorite classes because they so want to be there and just learn all the intrinsic nerdy stuff that I love about ballet. So it's really cool.
Yeah, so the performance Waltz of Snowflakes, right?
Yes, that's an excerpt from The Nutcracker, and it's Waltz of the Snowflakes. I've been told it's one of the hardest snowflake numbers that people have seen, so I'm quite proud of it. Snow is notoriously difficult no matter whose choreography you're doing because it's a long piece and there's frequently snow dropped on you at the end. Snow, I still have recurring nightmares from when I danced it, but so what you saw is one of my proudest pieces, and it's very difficult for the dancers. And like you said, like the space wasn't huge, but they made it work because, like that's what a professional does. They do what they need to do, and they had a really fun time. And I think the audience enjoyed it. So we were very happy to be there.
Yeah. So how long have you been practiced that one?
Well, we do it yearly, but the cast does change each year. Usually we start working on snow around September because it needs so much cleaning and it's so long that it's like the first thing we start for the year.
I was just curious about your personal career. How do you choose to work in the ballet industry? How do you get in?
My pathway is a little different than some people's, but I did dance growing up. I loved it. It was just everything to me. I was always told that I was too tall. I grew so much. I'm very tall, right? Like I'm almost,
How tall are you?
Like 5'11", and most ballet dancers are like 5'6" max. Okay. So
yes.
I was always told, oh, you're too tall, you should do sports or something, but I just love ballet. So I kept going and I ended up going to school for it, for dance and teaching. So, and I just pursued that, and I decided to come to New York and, try a couple auditions, but I really realized that what I wanted to do was was continue making up dances. And that's what I live for, is the rehearsal process and making up dances. And that's kind of how I ended up here. It's just, I just keep doing it. I don't know what to do if I didn't do it. So.
Okay. Yeah, that's what the most artists do. They stick to what they specialize in, you know. Yeah, it was very happy to meet you and your team. Can you tell me, during your career, is there any challenges for you? Is there any something interesting or the unforgettable things that happened?
So many wonderful things. I mean, living where we do, you know, I'm from California, and people are like, why would you move to New Jersey or New York?
Yeah, why?
But it's because, you know, you can go take a ballet class and you could be standing next to a world-class ballerina, and you can learn so much just from being in the room with them. Do you know what I mean? And so that's why, and some of the teachers that are here, you learn so much from being around them. The opportunities that present themselves, like the one that you offered us, you know, to say that I got to present work in Rockefeller Center is nothing to sneeze at. That's a little girl's dream come true. So these are the type of spectacular things. In terms of challenges, it's like any artist, it's funding. You know, I do, like, we have to pay those dancers. They have to eat, you know, and they spend all their days dancing. So they can't hold normal jobs, or else they can't stay in shape to dance. So funding is always a huge issue. And that's, again, why some, like the organizations like you have, are so valuable. And we appreciate it. So thank you.
Yeah, so that's why we have to communicate more, because we're trying to provide the help to support all the artists, because this is a part of your own business as well. I know it's very different when you're doing a business and being an artist yourself. You know, it's very different. You have to get the funding. You have to know the business strategies. You know, you have to talk to the investors and also take care of the operations. It takes a lot of time and experience.
It's 20 jobs. It's 20 jobs in one. So,
non-stop.
and you have to love it.
Yeah, that's why you have to have the passion to what you're doing. That's the motive to driving. Not having the organization, other people work with the foundation. It's just volunteer. You cannot force them. You have to do this or follow my schedule. But if they don't follow your schedule, you can't get things done. So that's just the part of the challenge, having your own business.
It takes like a special people that want to be involved in the type of things we do. You know, like and it's true. Like the people that help me, you know, that it's their passion too. You know, it's really beautiful to see when like people have these goals they can accomplish together, you know, just based on a love for something.
Yeah. So hopefully we can help your career, and that we can work together. Provide me some of the training program details so we can promote it in our website and the online shop.
That would be wonderful.
We do have a plan for this year. The end of every year, you know, we do like annual celebration and the award gala. Hopefully, if we get enough sponsorship, we will try to make it at the same place every year. So that way people keep coming back, because they know what it is look like. There's no surprise, you know. When you choose a new place and new people to work with, there's always uncertainties.
I agree. We try to stick with the same theater for as long as we possibly. You get to know the people you're working with, and that's important.
Yeah, just hopefully we can get a larger space. Performance, is it better to have a larger stage, like a theater? It would be better fit.
Yeah, and you know, if I have spent a lot of time in the various theaters, so we can definitely talk and see what would be best. When are you thinking about doing it?
I mean, you know, like the same time, you know, this year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Keep it around the holidays, sort of, right?
Yeah, that's how people had some time off.
Yeah, and they're looking for things to do and to enjoy the season.
Yeah, especially, you know, the end of the year is more like celebrations and review everything. At least from this new year, we got something to talk about at the end of the year. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, it's good.
We have some schedule. We do have a Miss Economic World Championship. That's an online contest. We start the application right now. In May this year, we will do a fashion show in Cannes Film Festival. You know, Cannes.
Okay.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
France, we could do fashion show, we could do the Miss Economic World. We can start to invite the candidates to sign up for Miss Economic World. We offer the chance for them to do the show in Cannes. And I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that's a dream of many
Oh,
young
of
artists.
course. I'll be thrilled. Yeah.
So let's look forward to have a prosperous new year and I wish you good success in your business.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Happy New Year. Okay. Happy
Happy New Year. Have a great day.